All right. I have seen every episode of the Star Wars Visions series. There are 9 episodes. They are short animated films, around 15 minutes each, that show a different vision of the Star Wars universe. And I've seen all 9 episodes. I can only give you my early reaction. I'm not going to do a full review, but here's what I learned by watching all 9 episodes of Star Wars Visions. And just to explain it a little bit, each episode is like this little self-contained story of a corner of the Star Wars universe in an undetermined time period. You can usually figure it out based on whatever stormtroopers or clone troopers or whatever the big bad is in that particular episode, but they're all animated in different styles. Aardman Animation Studios did an episode. It's clay animated. There are CGI animated. There are brushstroke animated, computer animated. And I will say this: the animation styles, beautiful, absolutely stunning. I really, really enjoyed, and they're from animation studios from all over the world. So there's even sort of a different cultural look for each of the animation styles. So I saw episode 1 of Star Wars Visions, the new season, and it had a female lead. And then I watched episode 2 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead. And then I watched the episode 3 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead. Then I watched episode 4 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead. I then watched, after that, episode 5 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead character. I then turned on episode 6 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead character. Then I watched episode 7 of Star Wars Visions, the new season, and there was a female lead character. So then I decided I'd turn on episode 8 of Star Wars Visions, and there was a female lead character. But when I finally watched episode 9 of Star Wars Visions,
let me guess, it was non-binary.
There was a female lead character. All 9 of these episodes features not just a female lead character, but a female lead character, usually like a group of female lead characters. And there are male characters in these shows, but every story is almost all the same except for one. Except for one, which I believe was episode 8, was slightly different. Not only do they every single episode of Star Wars Visions feature a female character in the lead, all of the stories are exactly the same. It's always a female character put in a position where she has to break away from the oppressors and rebel or be a secret spy or do this and come up against a big bad, which isn't always male. There were male big bad characters. There were female characters that were evil. Every story was a female character breaking away, rebelling against, or battling an opponent that was trying to oppress them. Every single episode. Every one. But now I binged them. I watched them all last night. I binged every single episode of the new Star Wars Visions, which I believe launches in, if not next week, the week after. It's soon. But there are 9 episodes. They all have effectively the same story. They all feature female characters in the lead. The best thing about the show is the animation itself. The animation, I can't really complain about the animation itself. Every story was exactly the same. And there are my thoughts on Star Wars Visions. Did we get any comments about that? Anyways,
no, actually, no one cares.
Yeah. So if you know what's so funny? I'll bet some of the comments are, what is Star Wars Visions? It's an anthology animated series, about 15-minute episodes, and every single one is the same. Yeah. JTPRX says, yeah, new shirt, make Star Wars male again. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'll talk to Gary tomorrow. It's almost like the 4th is female, says Superman 82. Love
Or
that.
yeah.